let's talk about from high above what we have seen with some of these vantage points of these rescue videos. I mean, the hearts of those that they rescued. Incredible new released video. It was posted by the Chesterfield Fire and EMS, showing a firsthand look at what members of the Virginia Helicopter Aquatic Rescue Team experienced during Hurricane Helene, which was one of the group's first missions ever. These are those moments that led to the Medals of Valor for members of the squad, and soon they'll be awarded a Virginia National Guard Bronze Star. Take a listen to this.
Hold altitude for right now, Mark.
Keep in mind it's 250 feet.
Roger.
I'm gonna get R1 and R2 through the door, and then I'm gonna go to the rescue plan.
I just want to give you all an update. We're along 58, about a mile or two east of Damascus. Somebody located a vehicle in the water, and we're attempting to extract 3 people from it.
Halfway. 10 foot below the cabin. Approaching cabin door.
Alright, I got that point saved. Yeah, I did a target store on our GPS.
Perfect, thank you.
Got it on my iPad. Alright. Nice and slow.
And 2 of the heroes behind that incredible rescue are actually joining me now. Justin Bennett is a lieutenant with Chesterfield, Virginia Fire and EMS. Also here is Major Charles Byrd. He is with the Virginia National Guard's Army Aviation Support Facility. Both are also part of the Virginia Helicopter Aquatic Rescue Team, which is actually a joint venture between those 2 agencies we just referenced. Gentlemen, thank you both for being with us here tonight on Fox Weather, and more importantly, for what you do and you did to those, or for those people during Hurricane Helene. I mean, this video is incredible. Lieutenant Bennett, let's talk with you first about this mission. What were those first moments like when you arrived and saw this kind of the scope and the magnitude of all this flooding?
Well, I'll tell you, watching the videos earlier about Arkansas, all the damage that the people are suffering right now, it really drives home what we saw in Damascus and Southwest Virginia, just how catastrophic all the flooding and damage to people's property and homes that they'll be dealing with for years to come now. But going down there, as you said, and watching this video, it just kind of reinstates how proud I am of our team and the collaboration with us in the Guard. And it was just like another training for us. But this time it was real world. It was our first rescue, and we were very happy after the fact to be able to help people down in Southwest Virginia.
And let's emphasize that point. I mean, because you had done a lot of training, right? A joint effort, but this was the first real mission. Major Byrd, can you talk about how that training prepared for everything that you saw and unfolded?
So I was not one of the crew members for this mission, sir. I was in the operations center directing resources to make sure that we put preparation with opportunity. The team takes a long, deliberate process that takes over a year to be fully mission ready to go out and do these types of missions. They're dedicated and they sacrifice a lot of their personal time to make sure that they're ready.
Okay, so then Lieutenant Bennett, were you on this mission, and can you kind of walk us through some of those challenges during the rescue itself, whether it's from the air and you're trying to find who's in need, or what's it like once you get lowered down into the flood zone?
So my role on this rescue mission, I was on this mission that you're seeing on the video. I was a rescue team leader, and we were actually tasked by VDEM, Virginia Department of Emergency Management, to search starting at Damascus heading east along the highway. And we just by chance saw a lady with a pink hoodie on. So we circled back around, and we initially thought it was 3 people, but it ended up being 2. But the surrounding areas, unstable trees, debris in the water, power lines in close proximity. We had a metal trestle bridge that was dislodged. So there was lots of factors that we had to consider during this hoist rescue, is why we had to hoist from such a high altitude for this rescue. We usually train around 75, 100, 125 feet, depending on the environment, but this one was 250 initially. Wow. So it just putting the 2 rescuers down, the amount of training that they have and that the team has on Chesterfield Fire and EMS and the National Guard side, it's second to none. And we try to train for every situation possible. I know that's not able to do, but we try to do our best at training for every situation that we might encounter.
Just incredible work by both teams. Major Charles Byrd and Lieutenant Justin Bennett, thank you for sharing your story and your time with us here tonight on Fox Weather.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, sir.